Hello, Internet. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Skip with Shadowbend Studios here. Today, I would like to talk to you about do-it-yourself web solutions. So, for a lot of people, building a website by themselves is a perfectly fine option as far as their business or personal use. And there are a lot of really good do-it-yourself website building platforms out there. But there are a few things in my experience with talking to clients over the years, there are a few things that I kind of wanted to bring up as far as points of interest and things you want to consider before moving forward with a solution where you're doing the website by yourself. So let's talk about them. So point number one is the time and the technicality with building a website. Whether you're hiring a professional like Shadowbend Studios or if you're doing the website by yourself, it takes time. And there are certain technical things to think about. If you are new to building websites and new to the platforms and user interfaces, it's going to take extra time for you to go in there and learn how to use them in the first place before you even put your website together. So try to get a realistic idea of how much time and effort it's going to take for you to do the website on your own. Point number two is the cost. And this can be kind of tricky because a lot of do-it-yourself website places will have promotions and they'll talk about low cost and low fees. But in my experience, that's kind of a gateway. You pay an additional fee, and then there could be add-on costs and additional fees. And if you want to have this kind of functionality, that costs more. And yearly hosting and all of that. So just try to do your due diligence and research the company that you want to work for and just make sure you know what their fee structures are. Point number three, this is one of the big ones. Customization and limitations. A lot of people that I've spoke to, especially people who tried doing this on their own and then came to us eventually, said, yeah, I was really excited about getting started. And then I started building the website and I immediately ran into a wall about features that I wanted to put in, but they either didn't have them, didn't offer them, or it was an additional fee. So again, just be really clear about what the platform offers about with regards to features, scalability, size limitations. They may have limitations on the number of pages that you can put on your website. And just make sure that all of that still feels good and still fits within the scope of what your project is going to be. The next point is SEO. A lot of people don't think about this initially. You go in, you have a website that looks really good and it's very nice and the user experience is great. But you want to make sure after it's launched that you can do your SEO work on the back end and the front end so that you can get found and you get ranked well in Google search engines. So again, it's just a matter of checking out the platform, making sure that they are SEO friendly and they support SEO work on the pages. It's surprising how in 2026 there are platforms out there that are not terribly supportive of SEO work. So just make sure that you look around and ask the right questions. Okay, the last point, and this is kind of a big one, maybe the biggest. Make sure that they have customer support. Make sure that you can actually get a hold of somebody. I was helping a client of mine yesterday with a domain account problem. And one of the platforms that they were dealing with was super hard to get a hold of. And it took us a while for us to figure out how to contact them where she could actually speak to a real live person. This is really, really important because especially if you're going to be doing this on your own, you want somebody there that you can talk to if you run into a problem or if you have any questions. Just make sure that you understand what the support options are. Live text, is it email only? Do they have a phone number? What are the hours of the live text or the customer support team? Just make sure that you have all of that. Make sure you're clear on all of that, write it all down. And once you're clear and happy with that, you can move forward. All right, well, that should be enough to think about in the short term. Once again, just do your due diligence, ask as many questions as you can until you feel satisfied with the platform. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. I'll be happy to answer questions about that stuff. We have a lot of experience working with clients who either end up going with a do-it-yourself solution or tried it and end up contacting Shadowbend Studios to have their project done afterwards. So I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.